What's up, y'all? What's good? Welcome to the What Up Doe Show. It's your boy Dame D, and today in the studio we have two special guests. I'm gonna go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves.
This is Big Hen from the 313.
This BJ3 from the 313, now in Pasadena, California.
Okay, I thank you guys for joining us today. Today we're gonna be talking about the Errol Spence and the Terrence Crawford fight. We have two guys. Errol Spence is 28-0. Your boy Crawford is 39-0. We have two undisputed champions that's getting ready to come together to unify the championship welterweight division. My first question to you, Big Ken: do you think these guys? This will be a classic fight like the Hagler Hearns, Roberto Duran Hearns, Ray Leonard Hearns? Those fights, those great welterweight fights. So tell me what you think about that.
Oh, most definitely. Not since I think about it and you put it like that, most definitely, because when those guys fought, I was a lot younger.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say most definitely because now I done did my homework. I know these guys, and I can state that it's about to be definitely one of those type of fights you don't want to sit down and do nothing but stay focused on the situation at hand, the fight, because it's gonna be one of those fights where they're gonna bang it out.
Okay.
It's gonna be a gritty fight.
Okay, and I'm asking that same question to you, BJ. Do you think it's going to be a classic fight? Hagler Hearns, Sugar Ray Hearns, Roberto Duran Hearns. Tell me what type of fight you think it's going to be.
You hit it on the nail. I think it could be any combination of those fights because Hagler Hearns was a 3 round bang. Hagler was bleeding and Hearns was throwing combinations and then he got caught. So I say it could be a quick one. Or it could be a long one. It could be Sugar Ray and Hearns, and they could just beat the hell out of each other all 12 rounds. So yeah, you hit it. It could be either one all day. It's that type of fight.
Okay. And me myself, I'm gonna try to stay biased on the questions, but it's going to be kind of hard for that. Basically, you guys are Crawford fans. I'm a Spence fan, so it's like I'm getting double teamed. So I'm gonna just weigh in on it anyway. I'm not gonna stay biased. To me, I'm gonna say Errol Spence is a one-way fighter. He's very aggressive. He only fights one way. So to me, my question, and I'll ask you this question, BJ, who you think starting off is going to control and actually going to control the fight?
Well, I would say I'm definitely a Crawford fan, but I'm a boxing fan first,
Okay,
and I like Errol. I like Errol too. You know what I'm saying? I just like Bud more.
okay,
So starting off, I think that Earl is probably gonna do what he said. He said he's gonna do big stepping. I believe that he believes he's supposed to just go forward. Like you said, that's what he do. I think that's what he's gonna do. So I think he's gonna come forward and Crawford gonna do what he doing. I'm gonna wait for the next question. But to answer that part of the question, as far as who gonna do what, I think Earl's gonna come forward the first couple rounds.
right, okay. Well, I don't know if I asked you that question, Big Hen. I think I kind of skipped over my questions, but I'm gonna go ahead and ask you that again, just in case I did not ask you that question. Who you think is going to control the fight?
Like I said before, when dudes have technical difficulties,
Okay,
I think it's gonna be. I can't say for sure. I'm just gonna say it's a 50-50 who gonna control it. They both gonna control. If you if you really honestly, my opinion is they both gonna try to control it. It's all about who takes control.
okay, all right, and
If
that.
that make any
Right, that makes a lot of sense. So, in that same sense, I'll say to me, I think Errol Spence is going to control the fight. He's going to be very aggressive, more aggressive than usual. He has a lot to prove. Crawford 39-0. I can't remember the knockout ratio he has, but he's a very good fighter. I think this is his best competition thus far. But back to what I was saying, I think he's going to be very aggressive. So my question to you, BJ, how will Crawford be able to withstand the pressure that Spence bring on to his opponents? With the body shots, with the hook, he wear you down from round to round. How will Crawford be able to counter that?
All right, so Spence is going to come forward, and Bud is used to people coming forward. And you actually can control the fight. And I said in the beginning rounds, Spence was going to do what he do, and Bud was going to do what he do.
Right.
So, by Spence coming forward, Bud is a counterpuncher.
Okay.
So he wants him to come forward. And the question is, can Spence handle the punches that Bud is going to put on him when he throw them counter punches? That's going to be the difference. If Spence, because Spence is going to get hit. Spence is going to get hit.
So you don't think Spence can handle? You don't think Spence can handle what Crawford brings? Is what you're saying? Like far as just being able to handle his punches?
I think Bud is going to be able to hit Spence in places, and Spence is going to be uncomfortable, and then he's going to be able to open up. He's going to drop his hands, and then he's going to open up the chin, and his teeth and his mouthpiece and all that get to flying, and it ain't going to be like when Ugas knocked it out.
Right.
They're going to be picking up off the canvas. Okay,
I guess my next question is going to be, before we get off into the questions that everybody want to hear, who's going to win, who's going to get knocked out. My next question to you, Big Hen, who do you think out of the two fighters, who's the most skillful fighter? And on top of that, who's built for lasting 12 and going 12 rounds?
That, like you said, I'm definitely I'm team Bud,
Right.
Like is. So I'm just going to be real honest about it. I feel like they both bring superiority to the boxing game at this level right here. So they got to be on their superb game, a Superman game is what I'm trying to say. And I think that by Bud being a counterpunch to counter what my cousin said,
right?
Him being a counterpuncher, I don't think that Spence ever seen what he finna bring after he throw his shot, and it's not 1-2, 1-2. It's gonna be a 1-2, 1-2 back at you. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't think he gonna be ready for that. I think at the end of the day that somebody gonna get dropped, and I'm ready for the next question.
Hey,
right.
Hold on.
Okay, now hold on, BJ. I'm gonna ask you the same question, but I want to weigh in on that. To me, I think Spence is more of a skilled fighter. To me, I'm gonna say Crawford. You know what he remind me of? He remind me of Sweet Pea Purnell. He's kind of an awkward type of fighter. You can't figure out his style. It takes a few rounds for people to figure out his style. He has a different style. To me, Spence. He's more of a classical, straight on, hairs on. He gonna bring it straight to you. One way fighter. So I guess that's my next question to you, BJ. So you can go ahead and weigh on that question. Go ahead and weigh in on that.
Okay, so who's the most skillful fighter?
Right.
Now, you just said it before. Sweet good type of fighter. Kind of like, you got to kind of figure him out. Now, you said Spence, but you didn't say him. Who do you compare Spence to?
I'm a.
Back in them days, like who do you see Spence as? Do you see him as a Sugar Ray? You see him as a Hagler?
No, I see him as the Hagler. Can I mix him in? He's kind of like a hybrid between Hagler and Hearns. But if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say Hagler because he's a straight ahead, nonstop. He wear you down to the body. Hagler. So I'll say Hagler.
So if we just say we talking about can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Just say we talking the Hagler Hearns fight,
Right.
and you saying Spence is more like Hagler, then I'm saying Bud is more like Hearns. And if
More
you
like
watch
who?
the fight, huh?
More like who?
Like Hearns,
Okay.
in that scenario,
Right.
if you watch that fight, Hearns was hitting him with lefts, moving right, stepping 2 times, moving to the left. Man, he was hitting. He did beautiful boxing. It was beautiful.
Okay.
He had Hagler bleeding. Watch the fight.
It was listen. I know that fight. Me and your cousin, we watched that fight numerous times. It was an excellent fight. Hearn should have won that fight. He didn't protect himself when he came off of that hook. But go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
So I said all that to say, if we were saying who was the most skillful fighter
Mm-hmm.
out of them two, it would have to be her, because it's like Tim Duncan. He does everything, all the basics, great,
Right.
and he's gonna get triple doubles, everything right. But then you got McGrady, and I don't know. I'm just saying somebody who is razzle dazzle, do this, who has the most talent. You know, I would say McGrady, but who's gonna do everything right? Fundamentals, you would say Duncan. So my answer is, saying all that to say, Spence would definitely be the Tim Duncan. He was
Right.
going to do everything. The more talented one got to be Bud. That boy switched hands. He counterpunched. He moved forward. He moved
See,
backwards.
now I thought you was about to give it up to Spence when you said Tim Duncan, and then you totally switched back to Crawford. Go ahead.
Right. I seen him knock motherfuckers out moving backwards.
Okay.
The boy talent wise, yeah, it definitely Bud. More talent.
But definitely, most definitely.
Okay. Well, my next question. I'm gonna go to the question that everybody want to know. And I'll ask you next, Big Hen. Who you think is going to win the fight?
Okay.
And then what do you think is going to happen? Is it going to be a knockout? And if it's going to be a knockout, what round do you predict it's going to be a knockout in?
All right. So here we go. Body shots. But Spence, if you watch his last 3-4 fights, I've seen him literally jump back with 2 feet, getting hit in the body. He don't like it. And Bud, he pokes and throw great shots to the body. He gonna tear that boy's body up. That's gonna start off the beginning of the fight.
Okay.
While he's countering in the beginning of the round, he gonna be hitting the body. Bang, 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 bang. I say by 7, 8, they're gonna fight real hard. 6, 7, 8, they're gonna fight hard. And Bud might even get hit. He might even get caught. And he'll pull it together, because it's what he do. He going.
So you said 6, 7. So by 6, 7, 8, you don't think Spence is going to be on put his lay down his law body in with the body shots, with the jabs and the hooks. You know, not saying that Crawford, he's a great counter fighter. I've grown to like Crawford. Go ahead.
No. By 6, 7, Bud beat him through some good body shots, and they both didn't checked each other's chin at that point. And at that point, they know what the other person brings.
Okay.
And I say 7, 8, that 9th round, Bud beat him, figured him out. He gonna beat him down. It's 7, 8 is gonna be bad rounds. They're gonna be trying to keep them together. By the 9th round, Bud he gonna stop the fight. It's gonna be over.
Man, there it is. He just said it. Okay. BJ is picking Bud. What round was that again?
9.
Okay. So Big Ken, I'm gonna ask you the same question that everybody want to know. Who you pick to win the fight, And if they're going to be a knockout, what round do you predict, and who do you predict that's going to get the knockout?
I think it's going to be a chess match for the first 1 to 5 rounds. I
Mm-hmm.
think that the body shots. I think that the body shots is going to be coming from both sides, and it's going to be definitely a Hearns Hagler fight. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
I hate to use that because I hate to use that as a scenario
No,
because
that's a great scenario.
those are two battles. But you
Definitely.
know, if you got to use it,
If you have to pick,
what was they 1-1? So
nah,
that
At that point, Hearns had been knocked out a couple times.
right.
He had a couple losses. He had a couple losses, and a knockout or two by
no,
then.
I'm talking about between them two.
Between, yeah, you talking about between the two. I believe they were one and yeah, they were 1-1 if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna have to look that up, and I will put that in the description.
Wonder what?
Between Hagler and
It
Hearns.
was they won. Who won the most out of the two? I think Hearns might have won two if I'm not mistaken. I mean, Hagler.
Only one fight.
That's only one fight,
Rounds.
huh?
3 rounds.
You know what? You're right. It was only one fight. Me and Scott was talking about that, and I looked it up. It was only one fight, and it was they did not fight. It was I believe it was Sugar Ray and Hearns who fought twice.
And Hearns had 2 fights.
So Hearns won. Hagler won that fight, right?
Right.
Yeah, he knocked him out.
So let's get back on track. Let's get back to the question.
Yeah.
Far as
Oh yeah. See, there was a reason. There was a reason I went there because I don't agree that it's gonna be a hard fight like that.
mhm.
But if I'm gonna have to use, I wouldn't use. I think Hearns was the smarter fighter back then. But I'm gonna say that Bud is a much smarter fighter than Hearns is.
Okay.
So I believe that the outcome that came with that fight is definitely not going to be the same outcome.
Okay. Well, give us your prediction. What?
My prediction is 10-11 because the respect going to be there for both fighters, and they listen. Terrence Crawford is a knockout artist. Spence like to take you in them deep waters and pound on you, but I think the counter is going to get to him. I don't think he's going to let it go. I said 9-10, but I'm going to put the respect there for the both fighters. I say no 10-11. He's going to get knocked out. I'm looking for a knockout. I don't think nobody going to walk out there without getting knocked out.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this. I'm going to say, as a boxing fan, that's what I'm saying in the beginning, I'm a boxing fan. It can easily go with Spence catching him early and it be over. Or it could be Bud get hit and then he come back the next round like he normally do. And then end the fight. It could be over in the 4th, 5th, 6th round. This fight is a 50-50 fight for sure.
It definitely is.
It is for sure. But when the last time you seen he don't stop a few people, but I'm talking about Terrence actually knocking people out. You see what I'm saying?
Spence is knocking people out too. What do you mean?
Stopping them from injuries.
Division. Everybody he's fought in the welterweight division, he's knocked them out.
He will knock them out. Yeah, it's a difference, D. We dealing with a whole nother monster.
Okay, I give you guys that. I'm not gonna argue what you guys think. I'll give you what I think. Okay, this is what I think. I think it's I think Crawford is not Crawford, but Spence is going to start off controlling the fight. He's just basically going to come straight at him, Hagler style, straight ahead with the jab, hooking and going to the body. He's going to wear him down. It's going to be a chess match. I'm not going to say it's going to be all Spence. It's going to be a good fight. They're going to
I'm gonna say Sugar Ray Hagler, because I'm gonna say that he's more or less on Sugar level.
Who is that?
Yeah.
Crawford?
Terrence.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give you that. But and to me, it's gonna be like I said, Spence. He's gonna wear him down. I'll give them 8 9 rounds. They'll figure out it'll be a chess match between the two. See, my question.
Far as him being smarter, I ain't saying that they had the same style at all.
Right.
Because this is what one analyst and a trainer said. He was like, people got it twisted. They say Earl gonna come in there and just come straight for the head. But this is what it is. Terrence Crawford done been doing that his whole career. He ain't never been on the back. He ain't never rode the bike, dog.
Like, what do you
Hey
mean?
man,
As far as what?
look at the
He
book that
ain't
he wrote.
never rode the bike. He ain't never been a type of fighter to duck a battle.
I mean,
So if
but
you want to
he's yeah. We not saying that, but he's been a counter fighter, so he don't. He's prepared to back up.
but that's just what he good at. But
Okay.
if he want to get it over with, you see what I'm saying? That's why I said he start off slow. He really sit up and see how you gonna react to what he gonna give you for the first 1 to 5 rounds. That's all I'm saying about Bud. And then once he see how you gonna react to that, it's like okay, now I'm gonna hit him. You know what I'm saying? And that's how he play the games he play. Earl gonna be there for the first 5 rounds coming straight ahead. That's going to be, to me, his Achilles heel because if you do that with somebody you ain't never seen nobody counter you like that, so it's like somebody being much faster than you, and they might be just as strong as you. I believe Terrence is stronger because I'm gonna say he's
I can't
strong.
believe you said
I ain't
that.
gonna say that because he got the most straight up knockouts, bro. I ain't talking about breaking. See, Earl been talking about what he gonna do as far as breaking. I want to see him get off that canvas and then still break. You see what I'm saying?
See,
Because he gonna touch
Listen,
the canvas. I don't know which
listen.
round.
see that.
It's so.
Go ahead, BJ.
Oh, I was looking. So Earl, one of the things he does when somebody goes on an offensive attack, he goes into his shell. His the winky right. We all know winky right.
Right.
When he goes into the winky right shell, and
Mm.
to the other person stop punching. Now, if you do that against Bud, he picks his shots. So he'll hit a body shot. He'll hit a kidney shot. He'll do one around the loop. He'll do one under the guard. You can't do that with Bud, man. This it could end. We saying 9 and 10, 10, 11. Man, this fight could be over quick because
Mm.
the minute you coming there with that come straight ahead stuff, and Bud get to throw a couple shots, and he opened up and Bud start throwing some more shots because Bud throws shots when you throw shots. He Ugas just took a beating.
I think Ugas just went shell shock. You don't see a lot of people when they get competing on, they just get shell shock in there. That's what happened to Ugas, bro.
Yeah. See, and back to what I was saying, I'm gonna get Crawford the benefit of the doubt, because he's definitely a proven fighter, 39-0, skillful, powerful fighter, but he has not fought this caliber of a fighter. I'm gonna give you guys my opinion real quick, and then I'll let you weigh in more, BJ.
Tell me a
Um,
fighter that
yeah,
Spence fought
go
that
ahead.
Bud would have had a problem with.
Say that again.
Everybody that Spence fought, tell me a fighter that Spence fought that Bud would have a problem with. Because everybody that Spence fought, Bud was trying to fight him, but his promoter didn't match.
Right now,
So
I agree with you. I can't name a fighter that would give Crawford a difficult fight. That's why I say this is going to make for a great fight. It is going to rank up there with the with the great fights that we discussed and we're talking about now. So my my pick on this and my thing on this, Crawford. He's gonna wear him down. I say like I said, 8 9 rounds. It's gonna be, to me, Crawford gonna get the knockout. By that time, he's gonna wear Bud down. But Bud has not faced a fighter like this. Can you tell me a fighter, BJ, that Crawford has faced like Spence?
well, yeah, neither one of them faced a fighter like each other. But
Right.
what I can
Right,
say
there you go.
what I can say is Bud has faced adversity.
I
Bud has
agree.
been hit and got up, and every time he knocked the person out.
What do you
Every
mean got
time
up?
he went
Got up like off the canvas?
off the canvas. He
No,
never
he
been
never
knocked.
took
He
cameras.
never been knocked
Right.
out.
Okay.
I'm saying got up. He took whatever shot it was, got his mind right, and the next round or two, the fight was over. He stopped the person.
Okay.
So
Actually, that shot was. I think that shot was right at the bell.
Right.
it was a couple. It was Green Man hit him with one, and Gamboa rocked him.
Okay. Now I'm gonna ask this question. A lot of people don't talk about this. What corner fires what you guys up? And I'm gonna ask you, Big Ken. Who would you give it up to far as like fires just the trainer, fires the corner? Who you think has the advantage?
I'm gonna say they both got the advantage because they believe in their coaches.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah,
I couldn't say neither one of them because uh, I think Terrence Crawford because of his coach. You know, had a lot to do with it. He definitely a monster in his own right, but it's just like sometimes you need somebody to bring that beast out. And if you listen to Bud's coach, he like, bro, I ain't never heard Bud talk this way, breathe this way, act this way. He want this.
Yeah, they
And
both do.
he want it so bad, he damn near put an ass whooping on Earl Spence coach. I know you've been watching the shit. Hey, Terrence, man, bro. He ain't never fought this type of. Listen, bro. I might be wrong. It might go down. It might be an 8-9 victory for him, bro. Because I just don't see him taking the counter shots that Terrence finna put on him. I ain't seen nobody take them yet. Like once you see him lay down on his shots, ain't nobody took him.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you that same question, BJ.
what's your question? I thought I asked it. Go ahead, hit me with it. I'm ready.
I don't. Damn, I don't forgot the question. I believe was the question was. Well, I don't forgot the question. I'll just move on. Yeah, basically, they're neither fighter has faced an opponent of each other's caliber. So that's what makes this a great fight. So I'm gonna go on to the next question. And BJ, you probably can tell the audience a little bit better about this more than I can. Talk about the clause that they have in the contract because a lot of people don't know about that.
Well, it's a couple. It's a couple. I don't know all of the stuff, but
Okay, it's
I do
definitely a
know
rematch in the clause, though, right?
they got a like a two part.
Okay,
So like they got a rematch card. It's 30 days from the fight. If the other person they have to activate it. So they gotta activate it, and then I think if it's a just say one person win and then a rematch the other person win. I think it's another rematch clause for the trilogy. I think they
okay,
got a three match if one person win, another person win.
right. So basically, it's setting up for a great fight. Both sides has a rematch clause in the contract. So either way, it's going to be a great fight. And my last question to both of you guys, and BJ, one more thing. You're actually going to be there live at the fight. So tell me a
Yeah,
little bit about that.
I remember your question. Remember your question was trainers. Right?
Oh yeah. My bad. Yeah, you can answer that and then go to that. Yeah. Now, far as the trainer, who do you think has the advantage? Far as trainers.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Spence has been with Derrick James his entire career. I'm not sure. But I think he's been with him for a while.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say if we're gonna do advantage, they both have great trainers. All
Okay.
right, they both have great Hall of Fame trainers. But if we're gonna say a little notch, I'm gonna say that I'll give it to Bud because he's been with his trainer from the beginning. So it's a different type of relationship.
Okay. Yeah. So they both have great trainers, great fighters. It's going to make for a great fight. So July the 20 Saturday the 29th, if I'm not mistaken.
29th, yeah.
Yep. So
Yes,
Saturday,
sir.
July the 29th, we're gonna see two great fighters square off against each other in Las Vegas. So I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm not gonna hold you guys too long. BJ, give everybody your social media platforms, if any.
Man, I ain't really doing that. I'm doing all natural T, all underscore natural underscore T. That's at TikTok and Instagram.
Okay, Big Hen, give everybody your social media platform.
Reach me at Big Hen at 0714 on Instagram, and I'm definitely come back with my own Instagram.
Yeah, let everybody know what you got going on.
Uh, just my kennel. As far as my bullies and all of that, I'm about to put all that out here. Start my own YouTube channel and all of that. So I definitely be getting with everybody on that. That's why I got a little tie tongue on that, but I want to put that in the atmosphere though.
Okay, and BJ, if you just want to let everybody know again where they can reach you at and what you got going on.
I've got an all natural tea that also has THC in it, and it's good for relaxation and just being able to go to sleep. Good mixers. If you just want to have a little something, something.
And what's the name of that
You
tea
know,
again?
it's all natural tea right now. All natural tea. All underscore natural underscore tea. It's on TikTok and Instagram.
Okay. Okay, we want to thank you guys for joining the What Up Though show. And before we go, I think it's going to be a great fight. I advise everybody to tune in. If you're not a boxing fan, this is definitely the fight to tune in. Start off watching fight. It's definitely going to be a great fight for boxing fans all over the world. And BJ, like I said, I think you're going to be live at the fight, right?
Yeah, man, I'll be there. I'll be there. I got my ticket like yesterday or the day before. Kind of excited. Yeah, I knew I had to make it. Now, listen, man. I've been talking about this fight for 5 years. No exaggeration.
Right. No,
This is
I
my
know.
time.
We all have.
This fight when they wasn't even in the same weight class. I'm like, my man gonna move up. But
Right.
when they do, I got bud. It's been a long fight bet for a long time.
Right. Well, I definitely thank you guys for coming on. We had a lot of technical difficulties going on, but we made it through. I want to thank you guys for coming on the show, and we definitely gonna have a part two to this, meaning that it's a
Yeah, we
clause in the
go. We
contract.
finna go ahead and fillet that fish.
What you say,
Fish
Big Ken?
You know what I mean? We finna go to fillet that fish.
fish
Yeah.
fry.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go on ahead and end the show. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Damn D, and we out. Peace.
Appreciate
Yeah.
it.
Peace.